Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm Vicky Warr, pregnancy and postnatal fitness specialist and founder of Bump and Beyond. And in today's video, I have 5 exercises to help you recover after a C-section and strengthen that C-section overhang, which I hear so many women talk about. So we're going to get to grips with that lower part of your tummy and really help strengthen the muscles from within so you can start to have more body confidence. You don't need any equipment for these exercises. I've made it super easy and it's also short, so just follow me along at home, have your baby next to you, or do these exercises while your baby naps. So we're going to start with a pelvic tilt. Coming down onto your side first and then rolling onto your back. That just keeps everything safe, particularly if you have a diastasis recti. We don't want to make that worse. Arms by your sides and just tilt your pelvis, all right, so that the hips here are going upwards and your pubic bone just feels like it's a little lower. And then I'd like you to roll your pelvis so that you can feel your lower back flatten into the floor. Now we're going to repeat that 8 times and breathe out every time you flatten your back into the floor. Now, a couple of important things: relax your bottom muscles and make sure you're not hitching your ribs up. So you almost want to be bringing your upper ribs towards your lower ribs. And we'll do 4 more, 3. So this is a really gentle one to start with. 2 more, but don't worry, it gets more challenging. 1 more. Excellent. Now from here, keep your lower back flat, just relax it into the floor underneath you. Squeeze your glutes, your bottom muscles. Lift your hips up so you're coming up onto your shoulders. Feel that squeeze. Try and squeeze your inner thighs together as well. Lift and then lower gradually, halfway down to the floor, and then squeeze and lift again. Now we're going to repeat this 12 times. Breathing out as we lift. Now, this particular exercise also works your glute muscles, your bottom, but at the same time helps you strengthen this deep transverse abdominal muscle, which is like a corset, which goes around your entire midsection, and it is the deep lower abdominal muscle. So we have 4 more, 3, 2, 1 more. Now we're going to hold it here. We're going to just pulse. So you're staying high and we're going to pulse up and down for 12. 8 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to lower halfway and then we're going to lift again and lower. So going into a second set of 12. Now you can do slightly less than this if you need to, if you wish to, or you can do slightly more. You can work up to 15. But remember that in the first stages, you're aiming on recovering and healing and then strengthening after a C-section. The process does take a lot longer. All right, you've got to respect your body and respect that healing process. So try not to rush into exercise too quickly, but also rush into the sort of wrong kind of exercises as well. Okay, so we have 2 more breathing out, breathing in, 1 more breathing out, breathing in. Now let's hold it up and then just pulse. Up and down, breathing out on each pulse. Now gradually lower down to the floor and pay attention here to articulating your spine back to the floor. So we're going to come down with the middle part of your back first, then roll so the lower part of the back connects into the floor, then the base of your spine and your hips. Now we're going into an isolation exercise to really wake up these lower tummy muscles. So we're going to take the right foot off the floor and have the right shin parallel to the ceiling, and then gradually the left foot off the floor. Now make sure your lower back is flat here and your knees are just above your hips. Place your hands just below your knees, relax your shoulders back, and then push your knees away. Breathe out. At the same time, try and resist the push by bringing your knees towards your chest. So you've got kind of a push-pull action going on here. Now we're going to do this for about 4 seconds, keeping your lower back flat. 3, 2, 1, then hug your knees to the chest. Now we'll go again, pushing the thighs just below the knees away, but trying to create resistance by bringing the knees at the same time in towards your chest. Breathe in, breathe out, roll your shoulders back, and try and wake up these lower tummy muscles. Hug the knees to the chest, and we'll go again. Push away and pull the knees towards the chest. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Every time you breathe out, zip up. All right, an imaginary jacket from the base of your core, the pelvic floor, towards your belly button. And then hug your knees towards your chest. Take your feet back down onto the floor, keep your knees bent. And now we're going into what I call the dead bug. So we're taking the right foot off the floor again, then the left. And we're going to take our left arm overhead as we take the right foot to the floor, and then bring the arm and the foot back. Repeat this on the other side with the right arm and the left leg. Now again, you have to be really conscious of your breath and conscious of creating tension in the lower part of your stomach. So breathe out as you take the foot to the floor. Breathe in as you bring the foot back up. Keep your lower back flat onto the floor. And we'll do 4 more of these. Two more. Excuse the counting, I often lose count. 1 more. And then hug your knees to your chest. Take your feet back onto the floor. And now we're going into the leg slides. So let's bring our right foot off the floor, flex the foot, keep the left foot firm onto the floor, and then just push through your heel to extend your leg, keeping your lower back flat. Try and feel tension create across here, the lower part of your stomach. Relax your ribs down. Breathe in, bring the knee to the chest. And again, breathing out, breathing in. Now to make this easier, extend the leg a little higher. All right, and to make it more challenging, keep the leg lower. For most people, you may have your leg higher about this level, okay? You can keep it low too, all right? As long as you can keep your lower back into the floor. Now remember the breathing, breathing out as you extend your leg, breathing in as you bring the knee to the chest. Two more. One more. Place the foot back onto the floor and repeat that with the left leg. Breathing out as you extend the leg. Breathing in to bring the knee towards the chest. Now just pay attention to other parts of your body here. Relax your shoulders into the floor and keep your pelvis and your hips really stable. You want to avoid letting these rock around. So remember that tension. Breathing out, scooping almost down the tummy muscles as you extend your leg. 4 more. 3. 2 more. 1 more. Now we're going to do the same exercise but with a variation. This time we're going to alternate one and then the other. So you're breathing out, extending the leg, and then breathing in as you bring the knee to the chest. So the movement is designed to be controlled so that your mind has a chance to connect with your muscles. By just rushing through the exercise, you may find that you're just kind of doing a leg movement rather than really paying attention to getting that deep muscle activating and creating your tension. Remember to keep your ribs down. 2 more. 1 more. And feet back on the floor. Now we're going to progress that exercise by taking the left arm over the head as we extend the right leg. So we'll take the right foot off the floor, We're gonna bring the arm overhead as we extend the leg, and then bring the knee towards the chest this time, keeping the foot off the floor. Extend, and then bring the knee to the chest. Breathing out, breathing in. Now typically, we're doing about 12 to 15 of each exercise, all right? But if you find that you're getting tired, all right, or if you find that you're feeling any pain in your lower back, then stop, stretch out your lower back carefully, all right, and then try and get the exercise again, really paying attention to breathing out at the right point of the exercise. So as a rule, you're breathing out on the action phase of the exercise, the exertion phase. 2 more. And scooping out the tummy. 1 more. Let's switch to the other side. Extend through your heel. Two more. 1 more. And place the foot back onto the floor. Now we're going to roll over onto our side, again to keep everything safe, particularly if you have a diastasis recti, and we're going to come up to standing. Now we're going to do a squat, which is one of the best exercises if you do it correctly to help activate these lower tummy muscles. So we're going to stand with our feet shoulder width apart and have the hands just in front of the chest. That helps you with your posture. You want to sit back at the hips, lower the bottom backwards as you push into the arches and the heels of your feet. Now, you may find you just want to come to about here. You may be able to come a little bit lower. You are going to fill this into your thighs, but we want to also fill it into your glutes and also across here. So from here, as you're low, you want to breathe out, zip up from the base of your core up towards your belly button, and then come back up to standing. So you're breathing in, pause, breathing out to lift back up. Breathing in, breathing out. So I'll show you from the side. We're breathing in and then breathing out. And I really like to keep the hands in front of the chest because I find that it really helps us to kind of open out the chest, but also it helps us to avoid leaning forward and to focus on sitting back with the hips and the bottom to activate the bottom muscles along with the pelvis and the lower abdominals to really help strengthen again and get that tone. So I'll try 4 more of these. This is also a great whole body exercise as well. 1 more. Now we're going to hold it down here. We're going to pulse. Relax your shoulders down, lift your chest, look straight ahead, and we're pulsing for 12. Now with this one, again, you've got to pay attention to those lower tummy muscles, although we're working the legs and the glutes. All right, by just breathing out, trying to create tension. All right, zipping up, a kind of imaginary jacket, pubic bone towards your navel. 4 more, 3, 2, 1, breathe in, come up. We're going again for 12. Keep going. Showing you from the front again. 4 more. 3, feet really flat. 2 more. 1 more. Now let's stay low. Shoulders relax. Lift the chest, lift the chin, and pulse. On every pulse, breathe out. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then gradually come up. Now you can either pause the video here or you can come with me for a final set of squats. So we're breathing in, breathing out. Now remember, with these squats, I really like to teach the breath because that's the most important thing after pregnancy and having a baby and after your C-section, all right, that if you use that breath correctly, Okay, using your diaphragm, which is all connected to the muscles of your core, your pelvic floor, and those lower tummy muscles, all right, that you want to really flatten and tighten. If you do it correctly, then you'll notice such a difference rather than just kind of bashing out squats. All right, so let's go. Let's breathe out as you come up, breathe in as you lower. Last two. Last one. Now you ready? We're going to stay low and we're pulsing. So we're pulsing for 12. We'll do another 10, 9, 8, 7. Think about your posture. 6, 5, zipping up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then gradually coming back up to standing. Well done. So that was a great little short workout that you can do at home. Now, if you want to really get to grips and tone the rest of your body after a C-section, then check out my online postnatal fitness studio with specific programs to help you after recovering from a C-section, help you build strength and tone your muscles. I have a 2-week free trial, so you can check it out and have a scoot around, and the link is below this video, and I hope to see you there. And remember to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell for my weekly new video releases, especially designed for mothers-to-be, new mothers, and mothers beyond the baby to help them have a fit and healthy motherhood. And share this video with any mummy friends that have had a C-section and want to tighten and tone the lower part of their tummy. As always, thank you for sharing your time and energy with me today, and I'll see you on our next video.